What is the opposite of a bucket of crabs? I like the phrase, a bucket of crabs, that when one tries to climb out of the bucket, he almost gets to the top and the rest drag them back down. I mean, you'll often like see it on a tubes. Sorry, I was trying to be quiet for the doggy. You'll often see it on the YouTubes where someone will get some like a level of success, and then all the hit pieces are released. Deserve it or not, it's weird. It's weird that I'd wait till it's the right time to get the most benefit for themselves to bring other people down. Right, the reason why I'm sort of like, well, maybe it's actually saying that, is it a bath of salmon? A bath of salmon. That's the opposite. No, because salmon they all want to jump up a waterfall. No, how big? A salmon's pretty big though, isn't it? How many salmon could you fit in a bath? Not important. Not important. Sidetrack. The reason I'm asking, well, the reason why I've been like thinking about it, you know, it's been cold, so I'm going to go through town again. Attempt number 2. The reason why I'm asking is, I mean, I've obviously already started doing it, but whenever I like mention someone, like a moto vlogger or any video really, you know, I'm gonna start putting links in the description box to the vidjas that I've been mentioning. That is the shittest roundabout I've ever taken, because I think, I don't know, it feels like it's important. It should be something that is done. I think like everyone knows, like everyone that's ever made a video will know, like that first months of making YouTube content, unless you sort of like manage to get lucky and go viral quite quickly, you have like this long period of just struggle, really, where you're trying your best. You know, and you're making videos and you think, oh, you know, this, I hope people will enjoy it, but no one looks at it. You think, like, because they're simply not being pushed. I mean, I get it, YouTube's a business, and there are, I mean, I don't know, I was going to say hundreds, but there's probably close to like the tens of thousands of videos getting uploaded daily. So YouTube needs some way to be able to like automate, you know, who gets promoted and who doesn't. You know, the algorithm, you know, love it or hate it, and we all hate it. You know, it's probably better than a bunch of 6-year-olds sitting there going, we like that, we don't like that, we like that, we don't like that. So I think what it comes down to is having to like promote ourselves, really. I mean, I'm gonna put like sort of the caveat of like the people I link, the videos I link, right? There's no requirement. There's no like you know, I'm not asking people, you like, just no, please look, like and subscribe to these channels, because people like different things. Do you know what I mean? It's just it's like a simple of like, here's something that I enjoy, if you enjoy it too. Do you know what I mean? The roads are like a little bit icy and greasy this morning. I have to scrape off ice from my seat, so I'm being really cautious around the corners until I've like warmed the tyres up a little bit at least. What was I saying? Yeah, there's no pressure or anything to. It's just like, if I mention someone's did a video on something and you think, oh, that sounds quite interesting, I might watch, and then like you want to subscribe to said channel. Happy days. Do you know what I mean? Happy days. But there's no requirement to do so. I think it's just important that I, you know, bring people up instead of, you know, like pushing them down. Oh, what's going on here? This is interesting, isn't it? It's interesting. I mean, there's a couple of reasons why this was like sort of brought into my mind. One is the feeling that you get when, you know, you're mentioned by, like, you've just started a YouTube channel and then another channel mentions your name. It's quite exciting. You know, it's the same as, in my mind, is when you've made so when you got your bike license and then you go out and bike and you get that first nod of acceptance. That's what it feels like to me. So it's like I'm getting like an exhaust smell. I don't know whether it's my bike or not. It could be my bike. It's fucking loud enough. Yeah, sorry, I was saying, I was watching a video from Llama Farmer about failing as a YouTuber, Do you know his? You know, has he been like, whether he's thinking that he's, you know, being successful or not? And it annoyed me, to be honest with you. Not not him, but that I am really crapping myself around these wet roads today. Oh, what is going on? But the idea that, you know, you could be seen to be a failure because YouTube just doesn't give you any like sort of any kind of promotion for you know, a long ass time, and everyone's going to make mistakes. They're going to cock up the audio and corrupt files and all the rest of it. That's not you being a failure. That's just life, you know, making mistakes. And it's unfortunate that you know, you've got to go through that, you know, the YouTube slog. Where am I going to go straight to? Oh, it's going to change. It's going to change. I knew it was going to change. You know, you got to get through that YouTube like slog, that like months of not getting any views, or, you know, and your subscriber count is glacial in its growth. So I think I will start doing it, and maybe other people may join in. I mean, like I say, it's like you can't just like have a video and then just put in the description box every fucking YouTuber. It's like whenever you mention someone, reference a video, you know, just throw them a little bone and throw a little link in there. Do you know what I mean? Let people say hello. No, you son of a bitch. It says no right turn, but what about a U-turn? Can I do a U bitchy? Viking village. I didn't know there was Vikings here. That's fun. Let's go a pillaging. I think this was the one I wanted. This one. That's right, man. I don't like my eyeballs anyway. Who needs retinas? Who needs them? Not me. What I do like, actually, like the idea of, you know, like the vloggers promoting each other, but you know what I mean, like talking and linking each other's like stuff. It's like you do get to see like a diverse like content type, because say I get like random crap like sent to me on a regular basis. So half the time it's like no matter how many times I click things like I'm not interested and do not recommend this channel, I'm still getting some like bizarre videos pop up. I don't really like search for like moto vlogger and then start scrolling through. You know, I just like when they pop up and I'll give them a little watch. Not all of them will get a subscription. I mean, that's not. I'm not trying to say something like, you know, oh, if I've subscribed to you, you are blessed. I mean, yeah, you are, but I'm not trying to say it. And it doesn't matter whether that channel is more success. I mean, let's be honest with you. The vast majority of people are going to be more successful than I am in terms of like subscriptions and all the rest of that pish. But it doesn't mean that you can't like share the love. Share it. Share the love like you share the road. Yeah, because I was saying, like, I like to watch people who do things in a different way to me, not just in terms of how they film, how they make videos, how they make content, what they make, but also in terms of like the bikes they ride and where they ride them as well. Because, you know, I don't have all the money in the world to buy all the different types of bikes. You know, I'm not a review channel, so I don't get to like ride all the new latest and greatest and different types of. So watching people and their experiences on different like bikes and doing like different types of riding, like off-roads, like, you know, big. I was watching I think it's Mad TV, but it's motorcycles and something. It's an Australian channel. I was watching them at the weekend, and like they were really putting the new Himalayan and the CF Moto through some shit. It was really good to watch, and I've never done off-road before. Do you know what I mean? So it's nice to see, because you're watching it and like, you know, and I'll be like, oh, I don't want to get wet, so I don't want to do it, but it looked genuinely fun, so it only makes me want to try it more. Same thing as I was watching the Mighty Guru Yogurt who I saw that name, I thought, yeah, I'm watching immediately. I'm watching that one straight away. I like the name. And he rides a cruiser, which I can't do. I just don't have the cruiser mentality. I ride too aggressively, I think, to ever really settle into the cruiser style. but he goes a lot on roads that I've been on before, around like you know, Grassmere and stuff like that in the Lake District, and also been down to, you know, Liverpool and on roads that I'm familiar with. So it's like it's nice to see the same roads-ish, but in like a different manner, on a different style of bike, a different perspective. It's good fun, broadens the mind. God knows mine could do with some broadening. When I say ride aggressively, I don't necessarily mean I ride fast everywhere. I mean, I'd say someone like StormTech is a fast rider. I mean, you know, you can't deny it. He rides fast, but I don't know. I think my style is more aggressive. I mean, that does lend itself to speed at times, but belligerent is the word that springs to mind. Where like a crossover of fast and belligerent would be Biker's Life, who just got a new R1. Like, it looks like it needs, it's got some problems, teething problems. Hopefully those are sorted soon. But yeah, so watching people with different like styles of riding on different types of bikes, because you can watch someone and you go, do you know what? Yeah, I don't really think that bike is for me. I mean, obviously you can't tell for sure without ever, you know, being on it yourself. But so like, I keep watching videos of people on the old 411 Himalayan, and I keep thinking, do you know, that bike would suit me down to a T. That would for beginning like off-road, sort of like light trail riding and stuff like that, and also being capable of doing like motorway speeds if at a push and required. And like, see, people were saying things like, oh, you know, you shouldn't be on the motorways, they're boring. But here's the fucking thing, right? Like, if you're a little fucking weekend warrior or, you know, like a fair weather rider, then all those roads, those back roads, are still going to be like fresh and new, you know, and there'll be big gaps. But because I'm on them all the bloody time. Do you know what I mean? If I want to go to Wales, then I essentially have to go to work and then keep going. So I don't see the point in me going, oh yeah, well, I'll just take 3 years to get to where I want to go. I'd rather just jump on the motorway and get to the area that I want to be in, and then enjoy that area, and then, you know, if needed, like, again, just pop back on the motorways and get myself home again. Because I've done all the roads around my area hundreds of fucking times. So a bike that you'd have to go on back roads just to be able to like not hold up traffic constantly would it'd boil my piss. It would boil it, be steam boiling everywhere. I think I've sidetracked myself again. I don't know why, but I've got this feeling that I was talking about something and then I got distracted by boiling piss. Oh, I tell you what though, there's definitely a chill in the air today that I literally had to scrape ice off my seat. I didn't want to get like, I didn't want to have frozen arse on the way to work. And I've got a t-shirt, a hoodie and my jacket on. I do have a heated vest on, but I think it's on the lowest settings at the moment, and I'm not wearing any neck scarf, so I've got a bit of a draft going down the front of my top. I'm wearing my all-year summerish gloves, so my hands aren't too bad actually. I do have heated grips on because I'm not an idiot.